Welcome back, guys. I want to do a video to talk about the update for Phasmo, and we're going to dive in and look at the lobby and some things around the lobby. Just want to show you off a little bit, and then later on, we're going to be doing some more content on the new update, because I think the new update is worth so much to do right now. But I wanted to dive in quickly. As soon as I got home from work, I wanted to dive right on in and just show you guys this. So let me pull this up here, change this here, pull this up here. Alrighty, so the Phasmophobia Apocalypse update just happened at 7.0. I mean 0.7. So it's like a 7.0 basically. 3 more big updates and it's gonna be released. But so this update has finally overhauled the asylum, and then they have this apocalypse challenge we can do, which I might give it a try. So you can get trophies depending on how hard the modifier you decide to make the game. So if we try to get a 15 times more money modifier, which is pretty hard because you have to do some hard things to the game to get to that point, you get a bronze one, 20% you get a silver, and if you can get that 24x, you get the gold, and you can show off your trophies in the display cabinet, which is pretty cool. We might have to try that. This requires us to get all 4 objectives and capture a ghost photo within the Sunny Meadows Mental Institution. That's going to be pretty rough, but I definitely want to give that a try. Custom difficulty was now added, so this is going to be kind of fun. Me and Connor are going to have a lot of fun with this, and probably with the other boys too. So we have player ones, which is like Sandy Pills, Retarding Sandy, Sandy Drain, Sprinting Allowed, Sprint Recharge, Sprint Duration, Flashlights being broken, long losing items on death, player speed. All this is going to be pretty sweet. Ghost has some pretty cool ones that I definitely want to mess with. The number of evidence items given, the chance of changing favorite rooms, interaction, hunt frequency, hunt duration, grace period, fingerprint chances, duration, disable hunts, kill extended hunts, which would be kind of fun in multiplayer. Roaming frequency and ghost speed modifier would be kind of fun. And then contracts, so you can set it your target how it does things. You get your setup time, your weather, number of doors starting open, amount of hiding places, sanity, and the activity monitor if it's broken or not, fuse box map visibility, fuse box starting state, cursed possession quantity, the choice we want to make for it. That'd be kind of cool. So this is definitely something I'm going to be trying a lot on the channel. Me and Connor might be making a lot of videos on just screwing around the custom difficulty to try to see how far we can get it. The new locations are going to be fun too. So Sunny Meadows here has taken over. It's going to be the new map. Placing the old asylum. If you haven't got a chance, check out when me and Connor were on the old asylum. He went solo inside it. I've done it before. I've played solo, but I didn't get a chance to keep my recording working. Sadly enough, the audio just didn't work. But they rebuilt the asylum from the ground up, and now there's like different cool rooms featuring distinctive room designs, like a morgue, hospital wing, courtyard, experimental area. And be warned, the ghost will lock each wing's main door when it hunts, so prepare an escape route while you're safe. So that'd be kind of cool. Then you have a restricted version. Now, this restricted one basically picks a piece of those wings, and you get to work on that piece plus the main lobby. So that'd be kind of cool. So for those who don't like big maps, this would be kind of a small variation on the big one, but it could be different each time you do it. So that's kind of cool. Give you a real good replayability if you don't like big maps. Do a random small piece. Camp Woodwind. I'm looking forward to this one. I like the Maple Lodge. It's a smaller version of it. I'm looking forward to try this one out, especially me and Connor. And then there's some ghost changes. We got some new ghost types. So some of the ghosts have gotten upgrades. So all ghosts now have hunting and sound effects volume will drop to 0 when at least 20 meters away, instead of just being quiet. Note this should also make the mingling strength more noticeable. This will be pretty cool. The stinging sound causes the music box playing to drop to 0 volume whenever 20 meters away. So that's pretty cool. And throws now have a maximum throw power to avoid small throws of between 1 to 3 now, instead of the previous 0.1 to 2.5. That's pretty cool. This would be pretty good for the poltergeist. The poltergeist will get down to him. They basically buff the poltergeist, which is pretty cool. During the hunt, objects are thrown more often. If you just throw an object in range every 0.5 seconds, and then the poltergeist has a 100% chance to do that same ability every 0.5 seconds. Pretty cool. The poltergeist is basically be throwing things all the time, and he also picked up something cool about the poltergeist is when the Oni had the super throw ability, the poltergeist now gets that ability. It's been given to him. Instead, the Oni receives a double drain on the sanity of a normal ghost during a ghost defense. It can be seen for a longer period of time flickering during hunts. So that's pretty cool. So they only got that instead. Demons, their rare hunt ability above 70% sanity will happen so much more reliable. It's supposed to be much more consistent. Making demons very, very dangerous. Jinns will now trigger ability will now trigger in the same room or within 3 meters of the ghost. So you have to be in the same room and or within 3 meters of the ghost, and its sanity drain ability will now work there now, and the ability will chance to create an EMF now at the fuse block if any player is drained, not just the host. So that's pretty cool. Now, if you go to the EMF, if you're thinking of being drained by a Jinn, you could go check out the fuse box and you'll get an EMF rating. It's probably a Jinn. So that's pretty cool. They added the reporting player thing. If you want to report players, I'm not worried about that. And a bunch of new stuff here. Like, this is just tons of new stuff. Due to paranormal entities that are appearing in our old base of operation, we got a new one now in a warehouse. It's pretty cool. And a room is coming soon, a staff room. So I'm interested what that is. Player ID cards have been added. That's pretty cool. Detailed statistic page has been added to the post-game screen. A long-term stat tracking page has been added. You'll connect to the last region you played to. So if you're playing, if you want to connect to UK, you can now connect to UK and it'll stay that way instead of connecting to maybe if you're from America to America. The journal is now usable in the main room. That's pretty cool. Steam users can now view and add friends to the recruit player journal tab, which is pretty cool. Weekly challenges have been updated, and more will be added in the progressions update, which I'm looking forward to that one. Shortcut buttons have been added to jump between locations, so you can now navigate easier between all the shop, the main menu, the location. That's pretty cool. Whiteboard in the truck has been replaced with an investigation board, which is pretty neat. The collectible cabinets have been added now, so you can now collect stuff. You can, the first time you use the curse to possession gets added, and if you get the bones, you can collect all the bones too. Sometimes you might have to collect hit the same bone twice or more to get it. The shops has been moved to its own lobby. So it has its own little separate thing you can do with it. You create loadouts now, which is pretty cool, and the progressions update is going to add more stuff to that. And then you have your new daily and weekly challenges in the truck. You can now view it in there. Equipment items have now been placeable back into the truck's equipment wall. It's pretty cool. So you can put your equipment back. Ghost new interactions have been give extra rewards. So we have the dots now, the crucifix, 1 and 2 use, salt piles if a ghost steps in it. Ghost writing now will say ghost writing instead of interaction, which is pretty cool. When it sets the hunt, if it is blocked by a crucifix, it will now create an EMF2. Added a house candle to Grafton. Arabic now has text and voice recognition support. VR players now see a loading screen to help with the loading jitters. And save files will now create a backup and automatic restore if they're corrupt. That's pretty sweet. That's just a bunch of cool stuff they add as new. Changes. Controls of equipment change to become more consistent. That's pretty sweet. If object's placeable, it will always be use the secondary button. And then if it's usable, you always use the primary right mouse. So that's going to be something for me to get used to, because now I have to get used to what's been changed with those. But I'm going to have to give it a try. Smush Mix now use the right mouse button now, and don't forget it. Collecting bones now will reward rewards when playing on larger maps. So large get $30, 20 get medium, 10 on a smaller map. So I'm going to figure out which maps are considered medium size and which are considered large, and what's considered small. Small is probably like Tanglewood. Large is like the new Asylum. Medium has to be like restricted. Maybe the Wood Camp might be considered more of a medium map. I'm trying to think what other maps might be considered medium in size. Maybe some of the other houses might be medium. The photo point system has been removed. Instead, players will receive a set amount of money and XP per photo. Pretty cool. And so getting a certain type of ghost type won't... so this will also allow us to even out the reward for photos. So certain ghost type won't be a feels bad moment with photos you can take. So $5 for 3-star, $2 for 2-star, $1 for 1-star. For dead body, interaction, footprints, fingerprints, cursed possession, salt piles, you type in ghost dots, and ghost writing are all just at max you get $5. That's not bad for all those. $10 for 3 stars, 5 for 2, $2 for 1. For a used crucifix, dirty water or bone. That's pretty sweet. And then $20 for 3 stars, $10 for a 2 star, $5 for a 1 star if it's a ghost. I mean, some people say you only max out at like 120 even on the highest difficulty. I mean, I guess that makes sense. You have $10 here, 20, 30. So you get 40 max you can get here. So 4 plus 60. And that's if you use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 photos. So you still have 2 other cameras. 10 times 50 is, yeah, $50. 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. Seems like maybe the max you might be able to get more or less. I don't know if you can get each separate crucifix counts. If you can get it again, if they break another one. I'll have to test that thing with dirty water. I'm going to have to test these because if you get these multiple times, technically, you could get beyond $100, 110, $120. You might be able to get even higher. But it's something I'll have to test out. No effective difficulty modifier, but well, these will change when you're getting more money than before. So you're going to get more money than before. Not with some higher difficulty, but lower difficulty, you definitely will. Its priority system has been improved, so now it gives you whatever photo gives you more money, it's going to give you that photo. Unless it's a ghost, the ghost always takes priority. And it's been improved, so that's pretty cool. I like this. It's pretty cool. So interactions always become before fingerprints and all that. So you got to get those UV lights out. The highlight mechanic has been reworked. Highlights when you're holding down the designated placement key and release to place. Moving the mouse left or right whilst the F key is held will rotate the highlighted object. You can now place and rotate the tripod, which is pretty sweet. Various placeable areas have been adjusted. That's pretty cool. Fuse box has been got a new design when in the house, the farmhouse location. Sanity drain for hide and seek is now at 0. Key in the truck has been moved to hang by the key door keypad instead of the desk. Increased rewards for daily challenges. Reward for playing on medium and large maps have increased. You can now view 10 photos in the lobby room instead of 6. Performance stuff, door stuff, weather stuff, heavy rain, snow effects, and performance. Main menu option screen has been removed. It's now only in the journal. That's pretty cool. Some locations have been renamed. When dead, players can now see doors but walk through them. The volume of the guitar and the can't see stove toggled have been lowered. Ghosts will no longer see you through the trees in Maple Lodge. And Maple Lodge also, they will no longer use the entrance central path, north path, northeast path, or Pintic area as a ghost area now. That's sweet. Performance in the Maple Lodge. That's pretty cool. Default button on the gamepad is selected now if you use a controller. Room names for sounds that will be wherever it's now placed is where it's going to get the room name. Candles will now extinguish when you're in inventory. Ghosts can now use sprinting footstep sounds when hunting on dirt floors. Reduce RAM usage for fonts and language for many characters. And light bloom values, campfire particles and bloom. Here's some fixes too. So they fixed the long distant roams chance now. So it's 30, 20, or 10. This is basically when you choose your difficulty. That's what these are basically telling you when you're certain. I think it's when you're a certain sanity or something. This gives you. So if you're at 10%. What? I don't know. So it has something to do with sanity. I think if you're at 90%, it has like a 10% chance. If you're at 80%, it has a 20% chance. At 70%, it has a 30% chance to wander. Fix ghost changing its favorite room, for example. If a ghost ends up in a new room, it does a chance check. 33% low, ran 66 is that, and 100% chance is high. It's again based on, I think, something to do with sanity or a roll it does, and then when you do a check based on insanity. So, okay, so this is like a percent chance when it rolls, when it does these things. But in your sanity, so if you have 3% sanity, you get like 70%. So, okay, I'm sorry. So this is like the chance it rolls, and this is where your sanity comes in. If it hits both of these criteria, it will change its room. This is basically for nightmare mode, because it has a high chance of doing this. Goryo will now have the chance of other ghosts to roam long instead of double, so Goryo's now will stay in its room like it's supposed to. Has a double the chance to stay in its room. Minglings now, its range sounds are now, instead of only footprints, it does everything else too. 6% standing when lighting a semicircle, in and out, you get an instant hunt. Without 6% on non-host, fingerprints and camera lens are not a correct size. Truck, you can't place them on the truck ceiling. Voice recognition. Pick up trying to kill or attach to someone else will no longer break it. You're no longer unkillable when hiding under stairs or similar objects in some locations. Hiding spot next to the cabin will no longer get you killed. Grass upstairs locker can now be blocked. Basement locker can now be blocked. No more hiding spots that get guaranteed. Alt tabbing now won't break anymore. Toilets upstairs in Edgefield now flush. Ghosts will no longer reflect the living room collider when sitting on the basement stairs in Tanglewood. You no longer glitch behind small tents. The mayor will no longer stop attempting to do its light switch ability after you use the light switch several times. Doors will no longer spin when closing for a hunt. And that's the basic it is, guys. And then let's check out the lobby a little bit. I think we can. A 15-minute tour. You can definitely check out the game's notes if you want to see more. But let's check the lobby out for a couple of minutes and see what the lobby looks like now, and see if I can get the game up for you guys. Should be up. It's loading for you. All right, that's sweet. It's loading up. It's loading up. All right. There's just a lot of changes, and I feel like this is really good for the game to see this many changes. Cause it definitely needed it. And we're in the new lobby. It was really cool. And look at this little shop here. They got all the gear here. Look at all the stuff on the wall. Can I actually... Yeah, there's a bunch of books. Yeah, all that. I don't understand how a book's so expensive. There's... I don't know what that is, but I'm curious what that is. Is that something coming soon? What is that? I'm curious what that is. I don't know what that is. I'm curious what's in here, too. Cause I don't think these are on the truck or anything. All your gear. All the gear you need. All different types of crucifix. In its different forms. Coming soon. Oh. There's definitely 2 things here. There's something new here. Restock expected. I don't know what that means. Coming soon, coming soon. I'm curious what goes there. What goes there? Coming soon and coming soon. So I don't know. I'm curious what some of these items are. I got $1 in my name. Curious, like, why your loadout... I don't have a sound sensor, looks like. I think that's all I'm going to do right now. I'll probably bring 4 of those. 4 of those. Whatever. Only, okay, so if you do put the max in... That's cool, you can adjust it. So I'm assuming this is what I own. All your stuff here, it's cool. That's pretty cool, that's cool. There's your restrictor stuff. Here's where they store everything. There's a little board again. Here's music box. Summoning circle, that's cool. You can collect your stuff there. Glow sticks. There's the truck. You can see the truck before it gets even loaded up. There are 4 screens. Someone broke through the screens on the way, Garrett. There's just no way. It would be cool if they actually show them broken sometimes. There's some photos from our last hunt, me and Connor. Door that we can't open yet. Welcome to the new office. Celebration party. New basketball hoop. Oh. Oh. Bowling, all that. That's pretty cool. So that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, that's the new office. This would be sweet. There should be something else you can do. I don't remember what it is. Oh, up here. I don't know what that does, but little card here. I don't know how. Alright, in single player, or multiplayer, you can change your character down here. That's cool. Alright, guys, that's pretty much it. Let's leave out of there.
There's some jobs ready for you.
We'll close that down. And guys, thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy the content. It's going to be coming soon. This is something from me and Connor to you guys. You know, we're happy to play this. Until then, guys, I'll see you next time.